Hello and welcome everybody. I'm going to put together a video about my little gameplay here with Satisfactory version 1.2. I debated a little bit about showing this and stuff, and there is some really funny stuff. So I decided there's so much new content here. I'm gonna start where I am. I've basically just gone through the very beginning part of the game. Let me show you where I am and what all we have going on. This is one of the less commonly used areas. I'm gonna go up here where you can see I built this all kind of to be able to show you the whole setup. So right there is one of my iron ore, and that's the other iron ore setup mine running off in that direction. I have copper ore coming in. Right now I have just a little bit. Let's go over there. And over here is limestone, a single machine processing that. So just due to the belts being Mark 1, I built it all to these only hold 60 and I do have the access to Mark II belts now, but I have to build and expand the base even more to take advantage of that. So most things are built with Mark I belts in mind. This mine can put out 120, but that belt can only put out 60. So I built this whole setup to use both of them with those belts. Over here we have copper coming in, and I just literally took a splitter here, and I put half of it going into storage, half of it being made into cables, and the output is right there. Whoops, I did not want to take it all. I wanted to hit sort. It's useful to have some in my inventory, of course. I have a bunch of wood. So everything it's in very early game. So I have a couple of assemblers over here, 3 of them. One is making reinforced iron plates. The other is making rotors, and those are going into storage containers. The last assembler is making smart plating. So I believe, let's pick up. That's what we need to begin everything. And there is so much fun stuff. I'd actually played this part, like oh, and here's my power. Okay, so biofuel. I have a bunch of biofuel in there. Processing solid biofuel up there, and we're gonna go up there. So I decided, for the fun of it, and I have the what do we call them, the launcher things. So I'm going to jump up there. Hopefully I got that right. Yay. I put any leaves I collect in here, and any wood I collect goes here. And what that does for us is This one processes wood and turns it into biomass. This constructor takes any leaves and makes it into biomass. They are combined and put into this storage container. And then this constructor takes all the biomass and turns it into solid biofuel, which gets stored here. And I also put the mycelia that I have in there. So, one thing I had not done is made a MAM, and this is where some of the funniest content I've seen in a while comes in. So first off, they've added a lot of content to Ada. So we're going to go in and do the research and just observe some of the hilarious added to. Oh, I forgot. I put these things. I haven't died, but I have a few things in that I had put in there just in case I died. I didn't want to have to run around. So let's just work in this direction. Mercer spheres. Here we go. The comments are hilarious. That's so weird, huh? Okay, here we go. There's a little bit more. With the summer sloops, they have more.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Alright, so there's a deeper mystery there for sure. We have some mycelia, so let's do that research.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong and lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Tells me there's some things I don't know about mycelia. Okay, so these ones aren't quite as entertaining, but I need to do them anyway.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay. Start research. The barrel nut.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright. Doesn't have anything else to say about that. And the bacon agaric. Or she says it.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay, that's all she has to say about that. And the first power slugs. I haven't found anything but blue ones so far.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential.
Okay, I guess that explains why they don't move. All right, now on to, so I've shown how we process things. By the way, this is how I have it set up to process. This level is, what in the world happened? I couldn't move. Oh, that leg got in my way. Um, the power up here is all coming from the what do we call this thing? The terminal, the hub. So that way, while I'm running off of biofuel, if I should forget to power something, I would always have a little bit of biofuel in here that can get this going again, that can get the whole thing going again. So I was kind of happy with that. And I set up some ways to get down. So we're gonna go up and complete phase 1. I put the thing, I like to put this up high. It's just, since it's a thing that goes all the way up, this is as high as I could get reasonably, and I made myself a way to get down faster. So the space elevator is here, and this is what we needed to build for phase 1. So this is some stuff that really made me laugh.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Okay. I guess that wasn't the hilarious part. That's coming up next. Gonna close that, and then we get to watch as this thing does its launching sequence, sending our stuff all the way up to the sky to build that.
Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue to work for their sake. Continue to work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
I just find that hilarious. It's statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. It's also statistically likely that I'm just being used as a pawn to get resources, but you guys want to, tug at my heartstrings with the kittens and puppies stuff. It's just hilarious. Do it for the kittens. All right, so I did Tier 1 and Tier 2 here, and this is where it gets a little bit more fun. So we're gonna need 50 rotors and 150 reinforced iron plates and 500 cable. I probably already have I have some of that in my inventory, but the rest of it is down there. So let's grab this stuff and get it, get that going. I put these things down here to make getting down just a little bit faster. Oh, and I found going this way, it's a little easier. I don't have to jump over as many things. Eventually I'll make some so no, I need reinforced iron plates. So reinforced iron plate is over here. 150 of them. So I'm gonna grab 2 stacks. Both of those. And this one, I need 50 of these. So I'll grab 50 rotors. The nice thing is that the production, I make 4 a minute of these and 5 a minute of these. This machine here uses 2 per minute and 2 per minute. So I'm producing more than I'm using. Let's see. Okay, so now we need some more cable, which is easy enough because I have this line here making cables for us. So grab that, don't hit take all. And then the way up, I just built a bunch of ramps. I don't have ladders and stuff yet, so you know, that's how we get up. Now let's get coal production going, because that is going to be really key in this game. Oh man, I didn't get enough. Oh, I need... All right. There we go. Now we can launch this one.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid, and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
It's not solid and does not grow your suit. It's probably water. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so where can I find coal nearby? Anywhere. Wow. 686 meters that way. So, one of the cool things about being able to get up here easily we have these ramps here that go up to different places. So I've explored some of this stuff. I'm gonna just keep refreshing that until I can get to the coal. Did I get the ability to make trucks? No, but that's one of the things coming up. I'm probably gonna have to build some trucks to bring coal over here for stuff, because conveyor belts. I don't like to run conveyor belts this far. Okay. So there is some coal over here somewhere. Does it show it on the map? Oh, it does. I have the map now. It disappeared just as I was getting in. There it is. Oh, 3 of them over there. Okay, that's going to be the place. And if there's water up here, I think there is, I could probably do a whole coal power plant up here. That would probably be the next video, because I think it would be a whole separate thing. Yeah, there's these lakes. I wonder if this is water or... Yeah, it's not corroding my suit and it's not solid. Okay. So, coal. Coal here, pure, and coal here. I didn't see what the first one was. Maybe you did. Pure coal. Was this the first one? Yeah. All 3 of these are pure. Okay. This is definitely going to be the place. You set up a coal power plant right up here. I tend to do that. So power, coal-powered generator. All right, so I'm going to need a bunch of rotors and stuff. And then production. Okay, we have the water extractors. Logistics. Okay, we have pipelines. I have a little bit of copper sheet and stuff. I'm gonna have to build on some of that some more. Okay, so it looks like we have about everything we need to build a coal power plant. But let's just start. This is kind of how I build. I don't make big plans. I kind of start out by figuring out what makes sense. Yeah, this whole area, I'll figure this out. Let's see. Oh, what happened here? That whole thing. Well, that's obnoxious. So that whole thing got spaced out of there for some reason. It didn't line up with the base. I'm building it all to the world grid. So that ensures that if I ever connect this base to any other bases, that they all these things will just line up. And if you haven't seen Zoop mode used before, this is called Zoop mode. It just literally allows you to build lots and lots of things very fast. Okay, now let's get out the chainsaw. Oh, I don't have any... I think I can actually use leaves and stuff as fuel for the chainsaw. Let's see. Nope. Oh, man. Okay. build a crafting bench. And I can turn some of the leaves into biomass. That was it? Okay, that might be just enough. I can't... Okay. Solid biofuel, I need more biomass. Okay. Okay. So here's how to get your chainsaw working if you don't have much of your stuff. Oh, I have a lot of mycelia. Well, anyway, that'll make a few solid biofuel. The chainsaw will run for quite a while on a few solid biofuel. I had made the mistake of putting all my solid biofuel into one of the generators or something. I try not to make that mistake because it's really inconvenient if you have some trees that are in your way. Alright, so I'm just going to clear all this stuff out because I do not like having trees poking up through my foundations for my factory. It just seems so wrong. I don't want to turn everything into a natureless place, but you know, let me turn on my little I can use the chainsaw on the leaves and that kind of collects them all. We did not get that. I'm out of materials, so I'm going to cut down these trees and I think we're about done here. So I'm going to have to go down anyway to grab a lot of stuff. I'm not going to make you watch that. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to go build this thing. First, we're going to run a power line all the way up. So I might as well show that process. Now, I'm going to try to keep this looking as, you know, realistic as possible as I go. So, even though I could have gone farther, that I don't want the power line to go through the rock, for example. Now, I want to keep the power line as close to the edge as I can, because eventually I will have trucks going down this road. I will build a road along here. I'll have trucks making their way down here. So, because I am going to build steel, and that's one thing I was thinking about a bit. I don't want to turn all of this into electricity, because eventually we're going to have to make steel, and that's going to use coal. Part of future plans may include taking the coal plant down in favor of something else when we can. So let's see it. I could go farther, but I want to bring the a pole about here, and then yeah, that's where we're going to end up. So if I remember correctly, that waterfall right there is the level of that lake. We are going to have to make a bridge. So that'll be fun. That's weird. It didn't connect there. Okay. So I was thinking silly thoughts about this. I was thinking I was going to have to make a temporary power plant to get this up and running, but that's not true because yep, here it is. I have to, the whole purpose of this power plant is to power my other stuff. And, all right, I'm going to use the thick, thick things. And see, there's a way to get these to go up and down. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Oh. Look at this. I thought I was all done. Oh, no. Look at that. They don't line up. And I wanted to make everything 1 unit smaller. So, apparently, I get my wish, but to get my wish, I'm going to have to build it in reverse. Creature, oh, come on. At least he's not attacking me because I set the mode up that way, at least. Okay. So, creatures in the way. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay. Oh, that's the worst. What? Fine. Well, that's nice. It let me do that. Okay.
let me build it there. See, I have to be on the ground. That's the crazy thing about it. So what? No, not that far. Come on. Thank you. And then 6. No, I'm doing the 4-meter thick blocks. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted it at that level, because because I can jump out of the water at that level if I end up in it. All right. What? Oh. I was holding down the shift instead of the control, so it wasn't selecting everything. I can mess with this for a while, but really it's just best to select what I can see easily and then get it done. All right. And then bam, bam. Okay. So we have our bridge. We can work on that some more later if there's any problems with it. I'm going to just bring this power line up here if I can get myself up there. That's yes. I don't have any. Ooh, there's a paleberry up here. Nice. No, I did not line that up right. All right. Now, let's see about building some power plants. Hopefully I have enough to get at least some of them online. I hope this reaches all the way up to this level. Perfect. There we go. Now, as I stated before, I don't know how big to make this platform exactly. I have not planned a whole lot. So let's look at this. I was thinking while I was laying down foundations. All right, we're gonna need water. I was also thinking there's gonna be a station somewhere, and that should be up here, a truck station area. But then I'm gonna have to have water, so I'm thinking it may take more. Oh man, I don't know if I even made copper sheets. I didn't. Do I even have copper sheets on me? I have a few. Okay. Oh, I think I did make a manufacturer making copper sheets, but I'm going to have to run back to get more, because I certainly didn't grab them. So, all right, something like this. So where's the coal? Right here. So let's start with that. I need to put up the miners. So that's going to be the first one. Oh. Put a little equipment workshop over here. Because I'm going to need some more portable miners. Oh, okay. Okay. I want to be able to run over there and down. So water extractor. You see, one of the first things that's messing with us right here is this bit of a limestone. Okay. Man, that thing is really going to mess with things. But so we're going to need several water extractors. If I hit control, will that? No, it doesn't.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Geez, I think I'll try the coal-powered generator rather than my arm. 120 a minute is what this will produce. And the pipeline, 300 per minute. So 3 of these will do 1 pipe. Nice. Thinking I want to try to build these up. Like, if I'm gonna have trucks, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have the trucks. You know, I'm gonna go around this. Like, I'm gonna have to build another thing. Yeah, I'm already running low on stuff for pipes. I wouldn't even be able to build another one of these. Okay, so it's logistics. Okay, I do have these things. It looked like it was grayed out, and I thought, oh man, it would be no fun to have to build this thing without the pipeline supports. I'm thinking out loud here. There we go. I'm going to try. Do I even have the pipe to do it? I don't. Okay, I'm going to put a pipeline support here. And try making a pipeline like that.
Fixed pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Yeah, that's not high enough. So I'm gonna have to kind of fake it. Oh, that's work. I have to stop playing. Hello.
Hey Justin, you ready to go in trailer 137, door 6?
Okay, I'll be right there. Thanks.
Yep.
Yep, that's the call. So I got that. Oh, I still have to raise this up. And I'm going to remove these. And we're going to put another pipeline support here. Then I want these, well, copper sheets. Okay. More to come, guys, but this is the idea. I want to get these up high like so, do T-junctions, bring them down here, and then we'll bring it up, probably right up to this corner maybe. Like, Kind of like so, even though I know we don't have it. Auto 2D noodle, post, yes, like that. But of course I don't have the copper sheets for it. So, that should do it. All right, guys, a little break here, and when you come back, we'll be piping things up and hooking, running conveyors and all that stuff. Okay, guys, I'm resuming. One funny thing about this game build is that's going to make things look a little bit odd. Maybe it won't really matter, but I set it up as a multiplayer game with the idea that maybe I could enjoy some friends and invite some friends into it. Only people on Steam would be able to do that, and at this point I'm not inviting anybody in. But since it runs as a server, oops. I'm just trying to clean these things up. It runs as a server and it does not pause the game if I back out into that menu. So technically the game is still running. Let's see if we still have power. We don't. Okay. But I'll be able to restore power. In fact, I'll be heading back that way. So there's been a lot of real time, or game time that's passed by. So let's just take a look at a coal-powered plant. Do they look different? I don't know. Kind of seems a little different. I love this capability where you can temporarily lock something in and have a look at how it's all going to fit. So, because I want to line them all up together. Could we go forward just a little bit? I think there's a way to hit control. There we go. Now I can line them all up like that. Whoops. Dang it. I was going to bring it back anyway, because I don't think it needs to be that close to the front. I want to be able to have room to walk around it, and there's nothing else going on back here. So yeah, I think that'll be the place. Once that creature decides to get out of the way, I will place this down, and I'll place down several others, and then we'll start getting everything all set up. All right. We'll see how far we can go with it. I realized I needed, before I can really start them up, I need I'll probably need some other things. So, oh, enter's just, did that move? No, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna need, but I want a lot. Am I not holding the materials for it? What am I missing? I don't get it. Oh, not enough reinforced iron plates. Put splitters in front of these, and that will take in that way and out the other way. Okay. And then I'm going to do Mark 1 belts in that place. Because Mark 1 belts will be more than fast enough to bring everything out there. Then I'm going to bring this. I'm going to put it on straight mode, and in theory it should... I don't have enough plates for it. Okay. Fill that one and that one. Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that by hitting shift and clicking, it transfers all of that resource. That was perfect. Didn't even know it could be done. Once there's some biomass in all of these, I'll turn them back on. Oh, that has 10. So there should be enough for everything. Okay, whoops. So we can, oh man. That shuts everything down. So we're right on the edge of not having enough power. Okay, so I can't hook up the other water pumps, but man, it's not giving me a directional thing. So I'm gonna just kind of eyeball this the best I can and say I think that's about it. Nice. I'm really liking that it's doing that for me. Okay, that lines up. That lines up. Huh,
Okay. That lines up. And then, will it reach all the way there? Yes, it will. Okay. I'm going to try this way. There we go. That's what I wanted. See, depending on which... Oh, whoops, I jumped off. Depending on which end you start first, it can do it in the other direction, so it doesn't run this pipe along the ground here. All right, so we have water going in here and filling it. Now, of course, I don't have water in these yet. It doesn't go that far, so I'm gonna have to put a pump in here, and or the water, I don't know if they've done any fixes on the water. It's always been kind of crazy. Each of these pipes really is considered like a water tank. Okay, see, that is full. That is full. But this is not full. And over here, it's probably just that it can't, the bottom of it can get water, but the top can't. So, water pump. Yeah, so that's telling me that that'll work. And I need a T-junction. Like that. Okay. And then some more pipelines into these, like so. And then this goes like that. Bam. And that should get all of this running. Now, how much power are we using? Most of it. Missing iron rods. Okay. But I'd probably put some iron rods down here. Yes. And what did I need rotors for? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, those guys are horrifying too. If you have to fight them with your bare hands or with the Xeno Zapper, it's horrifying. Okay. Now, All right, now we'll start getting coal. All right. Now I'm gonna go get that water pump hooked up. We're gonna need another power pole, like here anyway. And to make it not look insane, I'm going to run it from here to there. And then from here to that. All right. Cool. We have water flowing. Now I only turned on one coal plant. Are the rest of them on? I didn't even connect it yet, which is good. It can fill up with water and coal, and I only have one here burning up coal. Now our power production is higher, so to run them all, we need more water flowing. Now that we have more power, and this, I'm going to need to put one more pole here. That's already there, right? So that, yeah. Okay. Oh. Can I change? No, I can't change the settings on this yet. Okay. So there we go. We'll get the full 300 water for each. And that should give us, I don't know if 4 of these can run on one mine. Let's see what's the burn rate. 15 a minute. Oh man. 15 a minute. Huh. Guys, we have so much amazing technology these days. I have my watch just got charged up. Smartwatch, it's not a really nice one, but it works. Oh, I got some of these not lined up so nice. Oh well. I'm just letting them fill up. 15 a minute though for all these. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna turn this one on. Oh. Okay, I have it turned on, but I had not hooked power up to it. Yeah, that broke everything. Whoop. Oh. Let's do this one here. Oh. And this one here, like so. There. Now we have 300 megawatts of power. And that's just a start. This one, okay, so let's figure out how many of these I can do. I got this messed up. So before I make more of them, I'm going to fix that. Logistics, conveyor splitters. Okay. Yeah. Conveyor belt Mark 1. And I'm going to put these bits of coal in that one. And there's this other one had a break too, so well, just throw those away. Okay, so this puts out 120. These take 15. I'm not a math genius. I'm grabbing out my phone. Aha, 120, I guessed it. 120 divided by 8 is 15. Which means I can run 8 of these machines off of a single mine. So let's see if I have enough stuff to make 8. Oops. I wonder why those don't want to just snap to that. So that's number 5. Six. Oh, we're going to run out of space. 7. Will it let me put it here? Kind of. This is one nice thing with this setup. I can hit H here. Now I can scoot it back. And even though it's technically in the mountain a little bit, you know, hey, none of the machinery is in the mountain. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Water-wise, how much are they consuming? 45 a minute. 45 a minute times 4. That's 180. $45 times 6 is 270. $45 times 8 is 360. So times 7 is 315. So anyway, I'm gonna have to have at least 1 or 2 more water things and separate plumbing to go to them. Water pumps. So, but let's just start with the conveyor splitters. Get the coal going. Now, in real life, we don't need, for the last one, we don't need a splitter. So, you know, I'm just gonna even though a lot of gamers would put that there, and I've done it before, now I'm doing the Mark II belts all the way down because I'm not going to try to do the math and figure out when I don't need Mark II belts anymore. But I know for the last one, I definitely don't need it. Okay. Pipeline support. It's on this line, I believe. And then the pipelines go like this. I'm gonna build it all like it's all gonna be one pipeline, but we know that we're actually gonna break this thing off. I'm looking down at the arrows and kind of just trying to look at, you know, the point where it's the skinniest, and then I drop it there. So hopefully it's straight. There we go. And bang. 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 And what I'm going to do is these last two are separate plumbing. So now I'm going to hit that and delete that out. And technically, that won't exist either. Yeah, trucks driving through here. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. Okay. So I'll put another pipeline support, like, I don't know, let's just put it over here. And yeah, I'm gonna work on getting those built up here. Production water extractor, like right here. Huh. Okay. Is that rotated right? Yeah, I forgot to do this before. Like this works really nice. Right? Oh, I can't nudge these. That's why. So all I can do is kind of try to, oh, it does give you the line though. Huh. That's already at 4 of 4. So you have to run a new power line here. Already connected with another wire. What? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I already connected that. But, okay, I want to connect this one to here, but I can't. Okay, so I'm going to take that one out. And connect that. And just make sure everything's still on. Okay. All right, now here, I'm gonna do that, and then 2 units higher. And then I'm gonna have to put one like here. Well, vertical. Okay, 3 high. And this is silly, but you know, I can't climb that. What? Did I build it too high? Why? I'm missing iron plates. Okay. So that's too high. Running out of materials anyway. So, gonna get those materials back. The whole point of this is just to build a pipeline support. Like, it won't let me do it there or there. So, like that.
Oh man, I tried to jump and it didn't let me. Ridiculous. Now I have to do this just to get up there. What? Just build it there. And then let's see if I have enough left just to build this. Yes, good. All right, so silly. Just trying to build some pipes. I want them to look decent though. Like, now I'm missing iron plates. I hope I don't need to go back there. That should work. Can I bring that pipeline from there to here? Yes. And then from here to here. Yeah, but I want to go vertical like this. Now I'm stuck on there. Oh, good. All right, now I can clean this up. And this and all that. And there's a few more. Oh, did I accidentally delete one of the ramps? Yep. Okay. If I go like that. Okay, good enough. Yep, right on this line. To about like that. And then we go this way. And this way. That way. And then we need a pump. Oh. I didn't know I had that there. Can't. Okay. I can't tell if that's gonna work or not. I can't imagine it wouldn't.
Okay. And get the pump going. And now we'll find out, do we have water here? Yes, we have water. Which means these will get water and everything else. And we did not hook them up to the grid yet. So here's what the grid looks like now. We have 4 more of these, which means we need at least 2 power poles. So I'm just going to run the poles like that. And there we go. Capacity 600 megawatts. And that thing is running full tilt, providing coal. There we go. So, pretty much full speed on the water, I think. The real test would be the last one, and it's full. It's full of water, no problems. This game used to be really, really goofy about the water situations, and I think it still may not always work, but if you keep it simple, for the most part they work. Like, allow it time to settle and stuff. So yeah, that's working. Now obviously that pump could handle more. And we have 3 more mines here. There's another mine back here. It's not even hooked up to the grid yet. And there's a mine right there. We're running 1 of the 3. So, that is enough that we can go back down and do some of the other stuff that there is to do down there. I mean, there's so much expansion to do down there. We're going to let this just run. There will be trucks coming out of here. I'm going to reserve at least 1 of those mines for steel production. We'll need that coal for that. And the best part is that now we are off the addiction to biofuel. I have power going this far, so we can now join these 2 grids. And geez, I have to find a power pole that's not busy. Guess I'm just gonna put this right here. I'm gonna disconnect that. Now we're gonna join the two grids. Bam. And we can go over to here to power that thing. Now our usage just went up considerably. But we're not anywhere close to our max. Our max capacity now is 790. These guys should actually be off now. Yeah, they're not burning biofuel. So, you know, the next thing to do would probably be to rework a lot of stuff here. I think I got this to where it's pretty much using all the iron ore coming out of this one. Oh. But yeah, definitely not using all the iron ore coming out of here. Like that's barely even moving. So yeah, utilize all the iron, use all the copper. We're far away from using all the copper. That's a Mark 1 belt. And let's see how much this copper mine can handle. It's all the way over here. It's probably 120 here. And we have a limestone mine. Yeah, that puts out 120. Let's see if I can upgrade the belt now while we're here. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna have to refine more. So we can do more with that and the limestone. Probably just take this out. Like this doesn't even need to be here, and that'll give me some more space. The limestone area and our little doggo. Hey buddy, did you find anything? Ooh, 13 modular frames, good boy. Yeah, limestone. Let's look at that mine quick. Is it the same? Because we're going to be building a lot of stuff. So it would be great to be able to have a lot more limestone production, concrete production. So this one mine should produce just about all. Oh, this will only do 60. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to take one. Where is it? I'll throw it away. I'm gonna upgrade this belt. Wait, it's only 60? 60 per minute? And that can hold 120. So a Mark 1 belt, did I just upgrade it? Oh well. Kind of a waste of resources, really. I'm sure what's happening right up here, it can't process 60. Geez. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, can I jump up on that? Like, I jumped in here somehow. There we go. 45 a minute. So another one of these, and that'll be the max I can do. But did you find anything yet? Yeah, not that fast. It's a funny looking doggo. Look at that. He has extra eyes. Weird. Weird, weird. So, yeah, we got our coal, and we have some plans to do a little bit more around here. If we need more limestone, there is more. Oh, not that far. 200 meters. Let's go find out where it is. What? 56 meters. That's the one I was going to. Okay. Wow. All right. Now I can put this here. I think I'm gonna want to do a elevator thing. What do we call those? The belts that go down sideways. Anyway, do I need power to see how much this will make? Nope. 60 a minute. Okay. So with two of them going 60 a minute though, that won't be too bad. Before I jumped off, but I'm down. And that's the way we get resources off of tall mountains and stuff. Bring it down one of those, and I'm going to try to make this look like it doesn't go through the mountain. It doesn't go through the mountain there. Yeah. Oops. There. That's what I wanted it to do. Yeah, anyway. That's the kind of stuff we're going to be doing. We'll be setting up a lot more factories. I'm going to start with the iron though, because really that's what's holding us back. So, it's nice to know there's more limestone around. You know, copper. We have obviously that one. Is there more copper within scanning range? Oh. A long way. Way over there. Oh, it shows right on the map when you scan what the purity is. I didn't have to go build a mine just to find out how much is in that thing. But okay. Yeah, because we have like the assembler, we're making rotors, for example, and our rotors are coming out at a very, very slow pace. And at the moment, we're using all the rotors we get to make smart plating. And our smart plating, we need 1,000 smart plating to get to phase 2, and that's 100, 200, 300, 400. We're less than halfway there. That's just that, and then we have the trusses and the other things. Yeah. A lot of things to make to be able to meet the next goal. So next video, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be speeding up all of this stuff to get these machines running full speed, and yeah, at least these two need to be running full speed. And I think we're far from full speed right now. The screws are just trickling in, you know. Yeah, we're not making near enough screws. Yeah, I need to optimize all of this stuff. So probably just a whole bunch of constructors and stuff. But we have the power for it. Now we have the power for it. Our max consumption is 264, and we have a overall capacity to do 790. Can't wait to be able to build some batteries and stuff. The biofuel does give us a little extra capacity. It's nice to have. Maybe I'll put the biofuels on like a separate circuit breaker just to give the ability to connect it when needed, or just try to watch the power usage carefully. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy. This is such a fun game to figure out all the logistics and build up. Eventually, it's a really, really big map. If you haven't seen this game before, it's a huge map. It's a static map. Every single game of Satisfactory is played on the same map. There is an ability to use a world seed that just randomizes how much is in each resource node, but to be honest, I don't see why. It doesn't all look like this. This area is a very barren, rocky area in the game.
By the way, these things are a lot of fun. There are other ways of getting around. The vacuum tubes are awesome. And you can do stuff to actually launch yourself very, very far. Yeah. This is a start. I really think I'm probably going to add on to the platform over here to do the limestone processing, and the copper, I'll probably expand it back over there and make a separate copper factory. In fact, I know that's what I'm going to do. This works okay, worked okay for now for starting, but you can see how we're already kind of getting cramped and running out of space to do various things. So I'm going to just rework all of this. We'll bring it in. We'll probably those 4 smelters will all come out of one, like this one. Then we'll do 4 more smelters coming off of that mine, and then we'll process everything all down that way. This will move over here, and we'll have the extra limestone that'll come over, and we'll process limestone over there. And yeah, this starter factory, maybe we'll build the building up and kind of make it enclosed. So that'll be next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to hit save and get out of this game.